Hi everyone, this is Phil McPhail with United Country Lifestyle Properties Maine. Welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to take you to the town of Mount Chase. We're going to look at 109 acres with about 30 acres of field, the balance in forest land. And that property's got an incredible view of that mountain right there, which is Mount Katahdin. Unfortunately, in the wintertime, you either see it really well or it's going to have a little bit of a snow flurry on top of it from all the blowing snow. So we'll hopefully, when we get to the property, we'll still be able to see it. You can see it a little bit here now. The snow is blowing on the mountain. Let's go take a ride through the town of Patton up to Mount Chase. Getting to the property in Mount Chase is quite easy. You're going to take I-95 north, get off the Sherman exit, which is the exit that takes you to both the Katahdin Woods and Waters National Monument and the north entrance of Baxter State Park. Go left and head north on Route 11 through the towns of Stacyville, Patton, and then you're going to come into Mount Chase. The property will be on the left-hand side of the road. We've arrived here at the property on Route 11. We do have about 800 feet of frontage on this road. The frontage that comes off Route 11 is quite steep, and back in the chain of title here, the previous owners had negotiated a deeded right-of-way along this trail right here behind me. It's not plowed here in the wintertime. It's also good for utility easements. And just an FYI, in Maine, if the easement in your deed doesn't specifically say you can put utilities in, you may not be able to. So make a point of that when you're looking at your next property. Let's go snowshoe up this road. We're going to go in here a ways, take a look at the timberland and the fields. All right, folks, we're hiking up the right of way, just coming onto the property on this side of the road. And now I'm realizing I need to get in better snowshoe shape. We haven't had much snow the last couple of years. Just starting up the hill here, folks, and got a couple of deer come across the road right here. This wooded section is all on it, and if you look back down the road here, you'll see that we've got more land all the way down to the corner, and you can see Route 11, or the right-of-way coming up off Route 11 up in the distance. Well, folks, I got up here at 920 feet. Came up that road from 800 feet of elevation, and I've come to this conclusion. I need to go on a diet. I think COVID's added, COVID-19's COVID-20 for me. We're looking at some mixed wood in here, mostly softwood, spruce, fir, some pine, some cedar, a little bit of birch and red maples mixed in with it, but this is primarily softwood from here down to the road. We're going to continue along the right-of-way, and we're going to come to the fields here shortly, and I'm pretty sure the mountain's socked in a snowstorm right now, but we'll do our best. So let's keep on going. All right, folks, we're now standing in the middle of or actually the beginning of the 38 acres of field here with this property. On a nice day, the view right back here of Mount Katahdin is absolutely amazing, and hopefully I'll be able to put a shot here so you can see it that we took a number of summers ago from this field. And then right over here to the north, we've got Mount Chase. We have a beautiful view of that. If you were to build a cabin here in the edge of this field, you'd have a commanding view of both mountains. This field's got some pretty good soil too, so let's talk about that. The soils on this property, we'll put them up here for you to see from the NRCS soil mapping. We've got a mixture here. There's a lot of Thorndike, Channeray silt loam here, and Dixmont silt loams. The fields are really good. They're not rocky, so this is great farm soil. You can intensely farm this, and I'm sure at one time it was potato field. Now it's just growing hay. The timberland is primarily Thorndike. The only reason it's probably not as good for farming is it's steeper in places on those slopes that we came up to get here, and there's going to be some rocks in it. If you cleared it, you could probably farm the flat portions of the forest land here. Looking off to the west, we can see Mount Katahdin and the Appalachian Trail. The mountains over there, the one to the north of Mount Katahdin, is Traveler. This is a lesser known mountain, but a beautiful hike and some great views of the northern basin of Mount Katahdin from there and all of the surrounding area. Hey folks, if you've made it this far into this video, hopefully you're finding it somewhat interesting. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We come out and work hard to get this stuff. We like to know that you appreciate it. And any suggestions you have, put them in the comments for us. And don't forget, hit that notification bell. Make sure you get all our new videos. So if you're looking for a piece of property actively, you won't miss a new one when it comes online. The property here in Mount Chase has a couple of options for electricity. There is grid-tied power along Route 11 that you could run up the right-of-way. As I said earlier, this is deeded right-of-way with the ability to run utilities over that. The fields up here in the back of the property are very open and oriented to the south, so solar power could be quite easily done here as well. Folks, we've stepped off the trail here into the woods, and she's tough snowshoeing. This is fresh powder from the blizzard of 2022. I'd say there's 15 to 20 inches of it here, somewhere around there that I'm standing on. I wanted you to see this section of forest. Pretty much what the owner has done. There was a lot of middle-aged wood on this property. I wouldn't be surprised if this was pasture land 60, 80 years ago. But it's growing really well. He's come in here and spaced it out. What you're seeing here behind me are spruce and fir and pine. Oh, they're anywhere from 3 or 4 inches in diameter to 10 to 12 inches, from 15 feet high to about 35 or 40 feet. So it's not a great commercial timber lot. He certainly has not clear cut this. It looks quite nice. And now that it's opened up, it should grow really well. Well, confirming why I think this might have been pasture, it could have been a farm here too. Here's an apple tree growing out here in the middle of all this spruce, fir, and pine. So definitely this was farmed at some time in the past. Well, we're going to take a little break here out of the wind in the woods, and the property here in Mount Chase. Mount Chase is actually located in northeastern Penobscot County, and it's right on the border, the county border with Aroostook County. This is a really small town. There's about 200 people here population-wise. Not much else. Lots of woods, some farm fields, and the nearest town to us would be Patton, which is about 5 miles from the road front down here on Route 11 south. And there they have grocery stores, restaurant, health clinics there, this hardware store. You can get just about everything you need for the necessities of life. If you want more shopping, the town of Holton, which is the southern seat of Aroostook County, that's about 32 miles, a little northeast of here, mostly over 95. Bangor, 95 miles to our south, and the airport there is about 97 miles from the property. And Boston, Massachusetts, for those of you who like to come up here from Mass, and there's lots of you, 329 miles and about a 5-hour drive. And most of that drive, no matter where you're coming from, is over I-95, except for the last 10, 12 miles up Route 11. Well, folks, that's a pretty good tour in the wintertime. If you come up here this time of year, be prepared. Love to show you this property. We've got 109 plus or minus acres. The taxes on this property are going to run around a little less than $1,000. This is part of a larger tract of land, and the total tax bill now is just over $1,000. The timberland is in tree growth. We've got about 800 feet out on Route 11. We got this interior road coming in here that accesses the whole northern side of the lot. So it's easy to get to. You got utility line easement. The price on this lot, believe it or not, with all these views, timber, fields, $165, folks, $165,000. If you want to come up here and take a look at it, give me a call at 800-286-6164. And if you need more information, we do have a pretty detailed report on this. We can send you either email or mail, whatever works for you. And again, thanks for coming along with us. Please like, share, Subscribe to our channel, and don't forget, hit that notification bell.